Hello. My name is Jose. I'm from Brazil. Okay. You see the badge? Yeah. I'm from Brazil. And I noticed fly fishing on the Fly Tie magazine have the competition. Well, I see a really good fly tie, but be honest, I cannot tie like him. So I thought I'd show you how an amateur would do this. Now, I am from Brazil, but I have to apologize for my accent, as my father, him Italian, and my mother, she was Brazilian. I know she was Brazilian because I saw her in the shower once, which probably results in my premature baldness too. Anyway, it's a gold ribbed hair's here. I like anything ribbed, my girlfriend's like ribbed, so I'm going to carry on. We have a hook, ting ting. It's a Kamasan size 12 something. I don't know what it is, I just put it in the vise. It looks a nice hook. I have some ready-made dubbing. I have some honey thread in olive. You're supposed to use brown, but I know brown. I don't know where my brown is gone. So I use that. And I also have some gold wire, which looks just got caught everywhere. But never mind. So you can see, also have some pheasant ass tail. This is good stuff to have around the house. It's good for cleaning and stuff, but we're going to use it for fly tying. So first thing you do is put on your base thread. It's not a good hook, this, to be honest. To be bendy. But anyway, always make sure, and I got this tip from I see on Fly Tying in a magazine, you open the scissors to cut. I did not know that. I thought you had to stab. That's where I was going wrong. Anyway, we now need to put some wire on. We have this fine wire. I think it's too fine really, but it will do the job for our whole ribbed hairs here. Anyway, I tie it on and then tie it underneath the hook. I could easily have drawn it back. I'm going to cut that off with scissors. Yeah, that's not my best scissors. And take it down to about where the bend starts. I'm going to take that bit off. Do not do this with your best scissors. But as I have no best scissors, then we'll do. Then what we need is some horse pheasant tail. Maybe about 6 strands, whatever. I don't know, I not counted this, but I would, how many? Yes, probably about 6. That will do. I also have some dubbing attached, I don't know why. I put my gold wire in my springy bit. And then, no, I'm going to use a bit more. I don't like. I'm going to use a bit more because it don't look right. It depends on the type of pheasant tail you have. Not necessarily how many strands. This looks better to me. So I'll put that on the top. Oh yeah, man, look at that. Oh, beautiful tail. Get him down, man. Look at that, beautiful tail. Yes, indeed. That looks cool to me. And then you cut that off, I think. This is what the man say. And then we need some of the dubbing. I don't mean any old dubbing. We have this stuff which I don't like to use, but never mind. I cannot stand taking dubbing off hare's faces. I have hare's faces, but I don't like it. It just seems very strange. How you take the dubbing off a face. It's like tearing someone's eyes out. I don't know. I'd rather buy this stuff. I don't like it, but I have nightmares when I take the dubbing off a hare's face. It's horrible. Now, I don't know about you, but some hare's here's called ribs are a bit thin. I don't mind me chunky. I like the rainbows. Have a bit of mouthful. But then again, it has to be the right profile. So you just keep putting the dubbing on as you go up. You don't need to overdo it. it no matter if it's spidering out, it just make a better effect when the fish come have a look. Oh, hello, this looks like a nice mouthful. I love that one, not like that man down the road who's got thin ones. A good chunky one is good. And as you can see, it's going on quite nice. Only putting little bits on at a time because I cannot do with a long rope. No, I leave that for Alcatraz. There we go. On he goes. Nice. Ah, that's about right. We don't need no parsnip shape, I think, as you call it in England. And then you grab the wire. And then the wire not only secures the dubbing, but has a bit of a glint. As you can see, I've started to speak in Japanese. That's because my grandfather was Tamakachi Sanago, who was the first man to bomb Pearl Harbor. But there we go, we now speak of this in our family. So, I have now tied the body, I have the tail, I have the golden rib, which is what it's all about. I now need to tie on the top of the thorax. Thorax is where everything goes on in the fly, in terms of what it eats and so on. So you need a good chunk of pheasant tail arse, which I'm going to do now. So I've got it, I don't know how many strands, it looks about right. So a pinch and a loop, and on the top she is. You like that? There you go. Why leave yourself a little bit? I could have gone further, it doesn't matter. Make sure you open your scissors as you cut. And here we go. Now for that more disastrous dubbing. Oh, poor old hares that must have made this. But there we go. Couldn't they cultivate hares without just giving them a shave now and again? Or them plucking it out? I don't know. It's not good for me. Anyway, tie it on. There we go. No finesse. Oh, look at that. It goes on. I need to leave myself some space. I just went Jamaican then because I didn't tell you, but my other granddad, on my nephew's side, his name was Errol the Peril, and he hailed from Kingston, Jamaica. He was a terrible man, really. But anyway, I put dubbing on it. You notice the shape's gone all sorts of funny. Then I bring that over. You bring that over. All of them, please, at one time. This is the thorax cover. Put the thorax cover and keep it nice and tight at the same time. Only one trouble with this. When you do this, these things are likely to break. You don't want them breaking. And then take one behind the thorax cover, or two, and then you have the thorax cover. Just adjust. Nice. Then we cut it off. Open the scissors. Now, at this point, as far as I am concerned, I would just tie it off. This is a beautiful fly. You might be able to see it nice and close. The profile, everything nice. But because you enter in competition, you must build up a nice head. Okay, put some turns on. Yes, it is beautiful. Okay, and then you can use any method you want to tie off. I prefer a knot that my grandma showed me when I was repairing her knickers one day. And it's called whip knot. And I put 2 whip knots on. And then open the scissors and trim. At this point you could put varnish on. That's up to you. Put the varnish on. But no matter. And nice. There's the nymph. but you'll never catch any fish. Ever.